From 1985, this is Pac-Land on the Nintendo Famicom, the family computer, one of the many Pac-Man sequels. But as you can see, it doesn't look like the original Pac-Man, not very much. This is a side-scrolling platformer, so Pac-Land has more in common with Super Mario Bros. And Sonic the Hedgehog than old-school Pac-Man. And if you watch this show, you know I suck at platformers, so prepare for some pretty awful gameplay. Also, this is a really tough game. Break time! This is where we score some bonus points depending on how quickly you get through the level. Also, you can jump and score some bonus points that way. I'll show you later because I screwed this one up. This is a good-looking game on the Famicom. It's got excellent music, but I'm not sure if I really like Pac-Land. It hasn't won me over yet. Probably because I love Pac-Man, and this is such a deviation from the original Pac-Man or Ms. Pac-Man or Super Pac-Man gameplay that it's like a completely different game that just happens to star Pac-Man and some of the elements from Pac-Man. This is like the inspiration for Wreck-It Ralph. Pac-Man left his game and went into Rygar or something. I'm confused. That's the thing, I can't say this is a bad game or you won't like this game or they did anything wrong making it. It just confuses me. Pac-Man should be in a maze, and when did he grow legs and arms? Although I do like his hat. Pac-Man knows how to rock a hat. Okay, so here's what you do. You make your way through a few levels, heading right until you reach Fairyland, and then you have to run back to the left. Pushing one of the Famicom buttons makes him run right, the other button makes him run left, and you push up on the D-pad to jump. So the control scheme is kind of interesting as well. And then there's this level where it's like you can jump on anything, and that just also confuses me. Basically, this game hurts my brain, which has been hurt for many, many years from other reasons. None of which I take any responsibility for, of course. Pac-Land takes some practice, lots of practice. In fact, memorization is your best friend in this game. Oddly enough, this one is not on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Pac-Land is on the Famicom, and I've got a classic game room shout-out and thank you to send to Jacob from Brooklyn, New York. Thank you for sending Pac-Land to the show. The fact is, if you like platformers and you're looking for something a little bit different that's got some odd controls and some different gameplay elements, check this one out. I think if you love platformers, you might really dig Pac-Land. But if you love Pac-Man, I think it'll confuse you. I forgot to mention that he also has to be running in order to jump. You see, Pac-Man never had a need to jump when running through a maze. Also, if you push the button 2 or 3 times, it speeds him up, and then you can throw on the brakes and go in reverse, and you can jump a little higher if you're running faster. It's an odd control scheme that makes what appears to be a simple game far less simple. Here I am jumping over cactuses, or cacti. What's the plural of cactus? You know, it doesn't matter. Pac-Man just drowned to death. Hey, Pac-Man! Stick to mazes. It's Pac-Land. The best of classic Game Room is on DVD, Blu-ray, and Laser Hyper Vision album set.